Load game. Not this one. This one. So, last time we essentially cleared this place of Gith. I think the only areas we haven't cleared in this place were the Grimishka chamber and also the what are they called? The kobolds. Because they didn't seem to be too problematic, so I didn't want to get in trouble with them. So, we've explored all of that area. Now, there's this path over here, so let's do that. See where it leads to. Over there, I mean. And I think last time that I was here... Oh, you know what? No, not this one. Actually, this one. So last time I was here, from the distance, I could see a few undead over there. So let's see if we can sneak and catch them by surprise.
Traps. How considerate.
Oh, thanks, good to know. Seems like with their line of sight, they're not getting closer than the trap. No, Shadowheart, come here, come here, come here, come here. They'll see you. They'll see you. Yeah. Let's ungroup. Shadowheart, please move closer. Astarion, please disarm this trap. I mean, it's difficult with this angle to get a good view of the undead. But I think...
Does this count as adventure?
So let's see. Shadowheart has Turn Undead. This could be a really good opportunity to use it.
Out of sight.
Let us... Okay, examine what we're dealing with here. Kind of scout ahead. Oh, and before I forget, as Gal, let's create a crow. Let's see. I think if the crow flies into their range, they'll attack it, right? So we should be careful. We're dealing with 2 Death Shepherds, which are level 6, which is 1 level above us at the moment, and a few level 3 ghouls. The ghouls probably shouldn't be a problem. It's the Death Shepherd that I'm worried about. But let's save and see what we can do here. So take Sail to the front. And I learned from last time that trying and failing to surprise attack gets you in trouble, because then if your initiative is like lower down the list, you can't move out of danger before your turn arrives. So what would I like to start with as a surprise attack? Could be an arrow. I am concentrating on Shield of Faith, so I am getting the extra psychic damage. But I could also start with Moonbeam. Like, let's see if they have any weakness to Radiant. Well, they don't have a weakness to Radiant, but they have resistance against almost anything except Radiant. So we probably should start with something like Moonbeam. In that case. Wait, what about the ghouls? Kind of the same thing, but not most elemental damage.
Breathe deep.
See if I can sneak in here. And then cast here. Oh, well, see. Okay, I did get a surprise. But unfortunately, all of it is being wasted.
Need to press onward.
Because...
Avoid that trap.
all of it is getting wasted because with the others I didn't finish that. You know what? I could use Spirit Guardians here as Shadowheart. And then just run into them the entire time. Let's do that. Yeah, so thankfully, even though these have all acted, I am getting at least 1 round of surprise before them. As Gale, let us initiate with... I don't know. Perhaps just... I don't think it's a good idea to waste like level 3 spells here other than Spirit Guardians. Even though haste would really work well with Spirit Guardians, but probably not needed. Let's just go with Firebolt and try to eliminate one of the ghouls because they don't have fire resistance. Almost killed that one. And as a Asterion, let's try to eliminate this one. Well, that did barely anything. But in preparation for next turn, let's take hide. Oh, the Raven is... Okay, the Raven is in combat, thankfully. Let's fly them... I guess we don't have enough movement. Fly them here for now. So that next turn they can try to blind someone.
Survival is...
Now, as Syl, it seems that casting that Moonbeam didn't waste anything for my turn. It didn't count as an action for that. So... Actually, I'm curious. Did it even hit the Death Shepherd, though? No, it just missed it. I guess that's why maybe it didn't take that much. So what we could do is use the action to move the Moonbeam. But I think... Oh, you know what? I'm not going to make it in terms of movement to like do a melee attack. So yeah, we should probably move the Moonbeam onto the Death Shepherd. It's not a lot, but that's fine. And, oh, okay, you know what? So, like, one action to move the Moonbeam gets rid of both of your attacks. And I just realized that. That's fair. Could do, though, next turn is, as I, push forward. On the next turn, I could use bonus action for Divine Sense. Oh, and they're blinded now, for some reason? Oh, because of the Blood of Lathander. Yeah. So, like, sheds holy light in a 6-meter radius in combat. Fiends and undead standing in the light are blinded unless they succeed a Constitution saving throw. Interesting. Well, good to know. So I guess this fight is going to be a lot easier than I thought. And as Gale, let's also take a few steps back. Oh, there's a trap there, though, so be careful.
Need to stay focused.
Now, as Shadowheart, I don't have an action to use Dash with, but I could move here. And here. And then here. There we go. That one's dead. And I don't think I'm going to use a level 2 spell slot for this. Okay. So now they each get a turn. That one's going to run into both the Spirit Guardians and the Moonbeam and the Blood of the Thunder range. So that's fantastic. I just realized if I'm going to be using... Oh, there we go. If I'm going to be using Shadowheart for Spirit Guardians, I should start investing in her in some way. Whoa. Okay, that was probably the Moonbeam. Or it was the Spirit Guardians, maybe. I should probably invest in some form of concentration saving throw for her. Because if she's going to be walking around enemies and getting a lot of aggro, then they're going to have lots of opportunities to get rid of her concentration. Well, in this case, let's use bonus action for Divine Sense. And now we get to attack this one twice with advantage. Although, you know what? Maybe that was a waste because like they're already blinded, which means we already have advantage against them. Well, that's a waste. Do we want to use Divine Smite here? I don't think we need it. I think we're doing really well this combat for now. Depending on what their actions are, like what their attacks are, we might want to start using it later. For now, we're doing okay. Okay. This Gale. Just use Firebolt. We get advantage because they're blinded. And, as a Asterion, we just finish him off that way. There you go. That's one Death Shepherd gone, and that's one bot in the chat gone. Now let's see. Okay, so Asterion is currently in range of sight. But I think maybe if we finish, if we kill these two before the end of their turn, Asterion is going to have like a better deal. So let's briefly step out of range for these, and now step back in again. Oh, I walked into the moonbeam. Shit, that's embarrassing. Well, that's fine. I think we're doing pretty okay. In that case, let's try to kill this one. Stinking cloud, where is that? I don't see it. Okay, now I see it. In that case, let's step out of it. Yeah, that was a fumble. I walked into the moonbeam with Shadowheart. I feel like the moonbeam was like a massive waste of a spell slot, but what can you do? Now, okay, Astarion is still in range, unfortunately. Oh, you know what? Let's at least end the turn here. No, we can't. Well, let's at least attempt to hide.
We'll do it my way.
And as you, let's try to blind the Death Shepherd, because Scylla's not close enough for the Blood of Lathander to blind them. There we go, blinded. Fantastic. Now, because they're blinded, you can fly away and not risk an attack of opportunity. Or just an attack in general. Okay, they're no longer blinded, it seems. Shadowheart gets an attack of opportunity. Yes, please. Miss. Oh, they're going to resurrect the second one. I feel like moving the moonbeam here to hit both of them is going to be better than trying to hit them twice with my weapon. Because they have resistances. So let's do this. Well, that didn't do as much damage as I'd hoped. And is there anything else I can do? Arcane ammunition. Infuse your crossbow bolts with arcane energy. Your ranged weapon attacks deal additional 1d force damage for 1 turn. That's not that great. Okay, I'm not going to waste a bonus action on that. Let's if this is per short rest, we could do this on you to guarantee a hit later. But it failed.
I speak, they burn.
Okay, as Gale, let's try to get rid of... As Gale and Astarion, let's try to get rid of this one. Because if the Death Shepherds are just going to try to continue to resurrect each other, that means they're not attacking us, and that's good. Although we could try to get rid of this Ghast first. Oh, it's level 6 too. For some reason I thought it's another ghoul. Well, let's try to get rid of this one. And take a few steps back so they can't reach us.
Let's light them up.
There's Astarion. Let's try to knock you out. Or just kill you. Or, I don't know, destroy you. Whatever. There you go. They're gone. And now let's find a spot where we're out of sight.
They will never.
There we go. Now, Shadowheart. I guess well, let's look at the Ghast stats. Yeah, I think the best thing we could do here is just use, what's it called? Sacred Flame. That's a shame. Alright, let's fly to a place where we wouldn't get hit by Moonbeam. Over here, I think. Try to rend their vision. Miss. Okay. And now, if we try to fly away, there will be an opportunity attack, so probably shouldn't do that. Okay, they took 10 damage from the Moonbeam, and this one, as they came back to life, also took damage from the Moonbeam. So I think at this point, it is better to just, if they're not going to move away out of the Moonbeam, then I'm just going to use my actions to, like, you know, kill one, and then miss the other one, it seems. That's fine. Maybe I should have gone for this one instead, but we'll see. Okay, Gale, please hit. Low ground. If we... Okay, it seems like the Death Shepherd is not going to be concerned with Gale, so I can take closer position. I was hoping to mitigate the low ground disadvantage, but... Well, not disadvantage, but, like, detractor. Whoa, 20! Nice job, Gale. That's, like, maximum outside of critical hit.
Let's have some
Then as Astarion, destroy you. so that you can't resurrect the other one anymore. And now it's just the gas remaining. Okay, we can hide here.
Just like old times.
Shadowheart. I think we should just use Sacred Flame again. Now it's you, let's just attack regularly. Miss. Oh, there's concentration on Moonbeam gone. But oh well. Too dark. Okay, so the sticking cloud is a problem. Oh, let's try. 10 is good. And is Asterion. Can we... it seems like we can't use... Oh, never mind. We can use sneak attack. Even though we have disadvantage somehow. Okay, so that was pretty easy. Syl is paralyzed for a moment. Probably because of the ghast. Let's use one charge of Lay on Hands to heal up 10 HP. So, other than the fact that I wasted... well, maybe not completely wasted, but... other than the fact that I fumbled Shadowheart's Spirit Guardians. I think we did pretty okay. What is this armor? Medium armor 15. I think it's kind of the same as this, right? But this is just magical. So yeah. No use for this other than to sell. Let's see what we can find here. Bunch of Gith too. Someone was leading a chest here.
Light on my feet.
And we're gonna say no to potions.
What's in here?
Yankee Youth, okay. Oh, they don't have anything on them. Maybe we can cast Speak with Dead on any of them. Oh yeah.
The corpse remains.
Well, this one not, but there's this one we can talk to. Dead Zealot of the Absolute. Shardbow, Halbred. Missive from Moonrise, we'll read that in a moment. An 18 armor class. I'll definitely take that for sale. See what it looks like. Hold on, I feel he's coming. So I'm not a fan of the... Well, maybe it is kind of cool now that I think about it. But I think if we try to color it red, not like only the skirt area is going to be affected. Let's see. Yeah, that's a shame, but it does look kind of cool, at least. So now we have... Wait, do we get more AC as a result? I switch back to this. Yeah, with that we have 19. Oh, and you know what? I just realized. When I use Moonbeam, I break concentration from Shield of Faith. So that's a bad idea. Alright, well, noted. And I mean... Oh, what happened? Why was Syl's armor removed? That's weird. Okay, there we go. So yeah, it seems as Syl, like who's supposed to be kind of like a frontliner, it would be more conducive to focus on Shield of Faith rather than Moonbeam. Noted. Well, let's see. In that case, let's reapply it to her so she has something to concentrate on. Although, no. Speak with Dead and Speak with Animals do not count as concentration. There we go. Okay, Syl is encumbered. Let's switch some stuff around. We can send this to camp, I think, in case anybody else wants it. And then transfer these to Shadowheart. Probably send this to camp as well. Anything else? Send this to camp. I think we're good for now. Well, let's finish looting here and then try to speak with that. No, don't talk to Gil.
What's on your mind?
Nothing's on my mind. I was not trying to speak to you. Suck the ghoul. Well, not talk, but like try to loot it. I don't know, my mind is kind of all over the place today. You'll have to forgive me. Okay, so the arrows are meaningless in this in the context of this game. Oh, and more 18 armor. That's nice. Okay, let's try to speak to this one. Also, I apologize, my nose is a bit runny today. I hope it doesn't become too obnoxious.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Okay, who are you? I mean, I guess my characters wouldn't know that they're absolute, right?
Samuel Staxford,
Because this is not the traditional.
voted servant of the Absolute.
It seems to me like the symbol on their chest is not exactly the same as the one we've been seeing so far for the Absolute. What were you doing here?
Following orders of General Thorm.
Who's General Thorn?
Leader of true souls, chosen of the Absolute.
See, I don't like that this armor doesn't have kind of like a turtleneck. I really like the turtleneck of the previous two armors, but unfortunately we can't choose visual styles. Where did these undead come from?
I summoned them
It's probably a bad idea.
to fight against Githyanki. Attack to buy time for the others to escape with Ravengard.
Can you speak a little bit faster, please? What did the Absolute want with Duke Ravengard?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Why did the Githyanki attack you? Well, I guess this question is more important. Where is Duke Ravengard now?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know. The spell's power
Yeah.
wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Fair enough. I will say, this armor does look more athletic than the previous one, which I think looks a little bit better in that sense. Okay, so we can't speak to the second one. Let's see if there's anything here.
Open up.
The most stock like eagle sound of all time. Okay, well, start making our way this way. So that seems foreboding. I imagine this is where
Always room for. What's that?
I imagine this is where the Shadow Curse lands start coming into view. This is like the mountain path option for them. But we will explore the Underdark option as well.
Better not be cursed.
Walk in the way of dawn, for Lathander cannot protect you where the light doth not reach.
Okay. Hello.
I need a quick word.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
Many miles, you say. Where do you hail from?
Originally, Shadowdale. Lately, the fanciest inns of Waterdeep. Meet Elminster Ormar, a good friend of mine, but rather more significantly, he's the most famed and respected wizard in the realms.
Am I, indeed? Most famed and respected errand boy, more like. I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you would begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it.
I like his, first of all, cheese, ew. But second of all, I like his beard physics. Okay. Yes, Gala wears your decorum. 2, I suppose we could part with a few of our rations. Yeah, I suppose we could part with a few of our rations.
And a great kindness that would be. See, Gale? Even in these barren parts, the art of hospitality begets inspired new works. If only one keeps up the practice.
Oh, for the love of...
This way then? To your camp. Oh, don't dawdle now, lad. You're the one who's in such a frightful hurry.
Oh, nigh on 13 centuries old and he still thinks with his stomach. We'd best follow and see if he's more disposed to speak plainly once it's stopped its grumbling.
13 centuries, so this person is like 1,300 years old. Even though he appears to be a human. So we're probably using some magic to slow that down. Very well. I suppose I'm as curious as you are to hear what he has to say.
A wise choice. Better to indulge your curiosity than Elminster's appetite.
Okay, so we're being sent to camp immediately.
Yes, what a delightful wedge of old Elthurian that was. Doesn't do to parley on an empty stomach, you know. Makes one's words frivolous when they should be grave. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right. You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
You were sent here as an actual divine messenger. Surprised she sent you in the first place after Gale's debacle. What message and what charge would that be? Speak fast then, for none of this pertains to me. You were sent here as an actual divine messenger?
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
If the gods know, why are we facing these threats alone?
They choose the instruments of their will with great precision. Sometimes the single drops we think we are do not realize what waves we are building up to be. Do not discount yourself, and by the same token, do not discount your enemy. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live. even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can.
Barbara Florence. Heyo, what's up? Doing okay. I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3, as you can see. Welcome. If you feel comfortable saying, I would love to hear, how did you discover the stream? Okay, let's see. Gale alone, how so? Yeah, Gale alone, how so?
Precisely. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
How's your stream going? I mean, as you can see, it is pretty quiet and mellow at the moment, but that's okay. I'm happy to stream either way. So essentially, he's saying Mystra is asking Gale to like blow himself up to deal with the Absolute. Say what you will, but you can't force Gale to go through with this.
No, indeed. But I think she trusts me too.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Mina hastra mistraril Italion thras annas dithra. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
There's still a long journey ahead. We'll find another way.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
Do you stream daily? No, not daily. Sometimes, a few times a week. But over the past week or so, I have taken a little bit of a short break that I'm currently coming back from. But no, not daily. Also, Elminster, Jesus Christ, what a yapster. If each wizard has a school of magic that they're prominent in, then I would say that Elminster is prominent in the school of yapping. School of yapjuration, if you could say. Well, let's see what Gale has to say.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But Those are hard to come by these days.
I'm not interested in art like that. No thanks, I'm not interested in your portfolio. Also, I don't appreciate the copy-paste comment. Just real quick. Okay, So apparently, so I think my character does know generally about Elminster because he is a relatively, you know, legendary figure in the Forgotten Realms. But I'd always imagined Elminster to be more imposing.
The Doddering Act is merely an illusion, one he's most adept at maintaining. Elminster is the most formidable wizard in the realms. Perhaps in existence. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
You're seriously considering doing what Elminster said?
Of course. We offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
I don't understand. Can't Mystra just destroy the Absolute, or Elminster himself?
I've no doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he's saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have. And only I can wield it.
So that's it? You're on a suicide mission now?
Possibly the most spectacular one ever conceived. But essentially, yes. I'm living on borrowed time, in more ways than one. Perhaps this is how it must be. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
I'll make sure we find it, Gale. I promise. Or maybe... Well, I mean, it's his conviction, right? Like, it would be sad to see him go like that, but still, it's his conviction. Who am I to meddle with it? I'll make sure we find it, Gale. I promise.
Then I suppose there is nothing more to be done but find the heart of the Absolute and stop its beating.
Okay. In that case, we can go back out of the camp. See what else we can find here. Now, here's the thing. I have both Speak with Dead and Speak with Animals, but I don't think that's going to help me with those dead animals over here. And I don't think we have much to find from dead animals here. Hold on. Sorry. Nose is being a bit annoying today. Anyway. So this leads to the Shadow Cursed Lands. I'm pretty sure that even if I cross this barrier, I'm going to save real quick, but I'm pretty sure that even if I cross this barrier, it's going to allow me to, like, walk back. So let's see what we can find if we walk through here. You're about to progress your adventure. Make sure to tap any loose ends before advancing. Yes. And then we can see if we can travel back to the previous maps. Okay, so I guess when venturing that way, we need to go to camp. Well, let's see if anyone in our immediate party has anything they want to say.
I can't believe Mystra actually expects Gale to just sacrifice himself like that. Seems like a waste of a fine mind.
I mean, it's not like your case is any different. Like you're going through like massive sacrifices by Shar, so hardly want to talk. Alright, let's leave. See if Starion has something to say. Or even Gale himself.
I can't believe Mistress demanding Gale sacrifice himself to destroy the Absolute. It's just a waste of a perfectly good cult that we could be controlling. And a waste of a perfectly good Gale, I suppose.
I wish I could comment on that cult control thing, but oh well.
How can I help?
How are you feeling? It can be easy facing the possibility of death.
Oh, you know me, never the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history.
Hey, Mish, welcome. How's your day going? Is Mistra always such a demanding goddess?
She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly, and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me.
Be lurking to avoid spoilers. Fair enough. All right, well, thank you for joining, and thank you for lurking, and nice to see you. Okay. Well, let's, before we do a long rest, let's sell some stuff to Valo. Clear our inventories. Yeah, come on, shut up.
The cozy setup you have here.
Let me trade with you. Oh. I guess I already have before the, like, on this specific day, so. Could do it in the morning, then. Oh. Not being asked to... Hello.
Tilla Vlaakith, has our queen sent a knight to slay me with his own blade?
Such informality, child. Does Justil Kithrak not command your respect?
Your blade speaks for you, Kithrak. You've come for blood.
Child of Gith, I've not come to kill you. I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
Skakek Kir Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Sweet words coming from someone who just a couple of days ago tried to threaten to kill us. Go on then, speak.
I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlaakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlaakith's demise? Skaketh. I should run you through for suggesting it.
What are you asking of us, boss?
I'm asking for your help and your trust. I've heard word from Kresh Yilik. You are infected, yet the one in the prism has chosen you, protects you with their power. The prism's tenant alone has the power to end Vlaakith's tyranny. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, Together we will break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, Jastil Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness. You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it.
Well, here's the thing. We know a couple of things. We know already that, like we saw in the Kresh, that there is a Gith document being held by, like, some of the Supreme Commanders, suggesting that Voss is a traitor. We also know, like we've seen ourselves, that Vlaakith is, like, hellbent on getting that thing. And that she's willing to, like, basically we have, like, lots of little pieces of evidence to suggest that, like, what he's saying here is true. And also, yeah, of the Zaithisk, like, he's saying that, like, it did try to kill me. Like, she even saw that herself through my memories. Yeah. Well, first, who is the person inside the prison?
If they have not said, they must have good reason. And I won't be the one to betray them.
Fair enough. Well, yeah. Vlaakith led you astray. I believe him, and so should you. Like, we have mountains of evidence.
I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles, yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talak Magir in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away. I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
Also, it makes sense to me that, like, you know, when we met him near the bridge with the dragon, that he was just kind of like putting on an act, so the other Gith around him wouldn't, like, you know, suspect him. That makes sense. Okay, well, let's complete our long rest. And I think this is where it's gonna... Oh, someone in the camp wishes to speak to you. Probably Lae'zel, right? Yeah. Fair enough. Let's do that.
Vlaakith Kosivim Chrath Crashhead. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu's slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith. Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me.
Yes, girl. Well, what does Ascension entail exactly?
Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed.
Also, City of Death doesn't sound very promising. Well, Voss called Vlaakith a tyrant. Does this mean you agree?
I'd never thought Vlaakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlaakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Geich, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlaakith to true godhood.
Who's the one in the prison, do you think?
I don't know. I can't know, and that drives me mad. But Voss believes they are the seed of Vlaakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right.
Alright, well, let's move on.
Yes. I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Chares's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us.
Oh, I'd like to see her try. Well, if we're already here, about your quarrel with Shadowheart.
It is over where I am concerned.
Oh, that's a relief. We won't survive this if we don't stand together.
It is through conflict that we strengthen our bonds. Yet I do not recommend Shadowheart seek it again. The next resolution may not end in her favor.
I mean, it seems a bit contradictory to me, but alright. In that case, let's go to sleep. And yeah, it's not asking for camp supplies this time. Okay. Let us cast the usual. Speak with animals. Where is it? There it is. Cast Shield of Faith. And when we get the option to speak to a dead body, we should use Speak with Dead as well. And then is Gale. Mage Armor. And we have a new action now. Netherese Orb Blast. Funny that it's a cantrip. Gale triggers the Netherese Orb in his chest, destroying everything and everyone in a wide radius. Well, gonna save that for a rainy day. Oh hey, Wolf. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome.
And, well, in it.
How's your day so far? Let's see, Volo has something to say.
I want to have a word.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here.
Well, we've heard this before.
Make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Well, maybe he has something new with the parasite thing. Has your research turned up anything that might help with this parasite problem?
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep, just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
Okay, well, how many times have you done this before?
I assure you, I've dreamt
dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
Okay, dreamt is not helpful. Pretty good, thanks. I got a vegan version of Cards Against Humanity today, and I've been flicking through them to find funny combos. How's yours? I'm okay. Just woke up a couple hours ago and decided to start streaming. If you do find funny combos, do make sure to send them in the Discord. I'd love to see them. I'd rather get a second opinion.
You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, sent one in the Discord already. All right, I'll look at it after the stream.
You only have a matter of days to live. Don't dally, my friend.
You know, Villa, somehow I don't think your opinion on this is accurate. Okay, yeah, shut up. I just want to trade.
I'll just make my
You only have 300s today. That's a shame. Well, I think I should send the 18 armor to camp.
My faith will guide me.
And then I can send... No, wait. And then I can sell these, because they're not very helpful. Yeah. And then get rid of these armors. Probably these as well. There we go. And you know what? Because now that I think about it, we're going to see him often. He's going to be like a constant source of revenue. So I think it is a good idea to kind of like please him with like offers over time. So instead of getting money, especially since I'm not in too much need for it right now, let's just give him all of this and like turn up the discount rate. So right now we have minus like a 32% discount. Let's see what we get after this. See, 47%. So I think over time, like this will be a good idea to do. We could get higher and higher discounts as we donate stuff. Is there anything else I want to get rid of? Get rid of these. Javelins I want to use. Nature's Snare I want to put in camp. Skin Burster to camp. Watcher's Guide I'll keep with me. Zealous Ring. Scarnet. Tridents are like javelins. Short bow, short sword. Sickle I'll send to camp because it's an option for the Susser Bark thing. Witchbreaker. I will, now that I have Lathander's blood, this can probably go to camp. This can go to camp because we don't have a Gith in the party. I want to keep this around to use it in intelligence checks. This can go to camp, and this can go to camp. Now on Shadowheart, I do have these to sell, so let's get rid of them. Let's do this one by one. Like, let's see how much we increase the attitude by just giving these, and then see if we want to give more. Okay, yeah, we want to give more. So let's get rid of these as well. And Gale has a few as well. Let's do 2 and see where we're at. Okay, he's already in the green and already like 67%. Well, let's get it high as much as possible. Let's get rid of this one as well. Don't want to sell those. We do want to sell these. And longsword. I don't think anyone in our party is currently going to use a longsword, so let's put this in camp as well. Oh, why is it not letting me? Okay, well, I'll do that in a moment. Steelforged sword. I will put in camp as well. Harnessed charm as well. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's anything else I want to sell. Let's give you these. Get you closer to 100 attitude. And I think that's it for now. Now let's see. I would say my inventory is still a little bit too packed. Let's see if there's anything we can move to camp from here. Just everything that isn't alcohol, because we do want to sell alcohol eventually. Send to camp. It's better. Alchemy, just send everything to camp. And see, I don't think I need like 30 potions of healing. Let's see how much everyone has. Yeah, we could spread these around a little bit more. Let's make sure everyone has at least 5 of the regular ones. Okay. And then let's make sure everyone has at least 2 greater healing potions. Seems they do. So we can like take out 10 here, or 11 or something like that, and put them in camp. They don't take so much inventory space. Now, anything else? Probably, well, with poisons, should spread those around as well, just in case we want to use them. So let's give you 3. 3. And 3. And before I forget, let's put this sword in camp, this in camp, and this in camp. And now that we have this, we also don't need a rapier, so let's put it in camp as well. Okay. Now there's a bunch of other stuff that we can spread around. For example, poison drop. Let's make sure everyone has at least 1. Or drop poison, sorry. Spread these around as well. Spread these around. Let's give 2 each. Just to make sure we're prepared for the worst. And arrows. I feel like most of the arrows should probably go to Asterion. So let's start with that as a basis. Now, simple toxin, let's spread 2 to each. And Asterion already has 2, so we can keep the rest. Wyvern poison. Seems like Wyvern toxin. Well, these are identical, but I think because one of them is kind of like the one we got from Nettie, it's going to count as different. Now, Scroll of Revivify. Seems everyone has 1. And they don't take any space at all, so I'll just keep the rest. Bottle of Grease should probably spread around as well. And Smoke Powder Bomb. Let's give 1 to each. Put the dice in camp. Except for the red ones. I always keep the red ones. Water, I think everyone should have at least 3. Guess we want to put out some fires. There we go. I feel like these are not too important, but sure, let's spread them around. Give this one to Shadowheart. Okay, bombs, water, parasite. I'm going to put that in camp. Now, all of these... Oh, you know what? Vile acid. Sorry, acid vial. I don't know why I keep saying them, like, opposite. Give 1 to each. There you go. Now that I think about it, if we have multiple copies of, like, a spell, from what I know, if someone uses a, like a scroll, it uses their own ability modifier. So for example, even if I use like a scroll as Shadowheart, it's going to use Wisdom to cast it. So if we have multiple of the same scroll, and Gale is not going to use them anytime soon, it is probably a good idea to like switch them around. So let's see. We have 1 of each here, but Mage Armor is not going to be helpful for Syl. It's not going to be helpful for anyone but Gale. And Gale can cast it on himself. So, okay, you know what? Let's do scrolls another time. I feel like I want to go out and adventure. Let us sort our inventories, I should say, and we'll go from here. Okay, let's go. Wish there was still music in the loading screens.
This is no typical gloom. Need to stay alert.
Are you the true soul?
The true soul. Who wants to know?
I'll take that as a yes. Listen up. Grab a torch, stay out of the dark, and move fast. Shadows have eyes. Go on.
Okay, I don't think I want to venture in there just yet. So, thankfully you can see that in the waypoint map. Follow the convoy, find the cultist camp. What is this? What is this quest from? Maybe I think it's maybe something we just got here, like haven't addressed yet. But no, I don't want to go in there just yet. I want to explore the Underdark first as well. So let's go to the Zentrum hideout. You're entering a different region. Oh, is it going to ask me to like long rest again? I hope not. Well, let's see. If it is going to ask me to long rest every time I switch between regions like that, then I'm going to try to keep that to a minimum, because I don't feel like going through so many long rests and like casting things anew. Especially now that we don't have anything to sell to Volo. Okay, thankfully it doesn't ask me to. So, we know that there's an entrance to the Underdark from over there.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
So let's make it. And the thing is, we know that there's also an entrance to the Underdark from somewhere in the temple, in the Selûnite temple. But it's currently still swarming with goblins who, you know, try to attack us at first sight. I suppose we could just go, you know what, why don't we go clear them up? Because I do want to explore the Underdark from that direction as well. So, the thing is though, if I enter from the... No, you know, let's just do it. We're probably high enough level that it doesn't matter. Let's just go to the goblin camp and clear them up. Try to knock out as many as possible rather than kill. Okay, so what are we looking at? One here, one here. One afar, another one close, another one relatively close, another one relatively close. The ogre there is going to take a while to show up. Far, 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 far. Okay, and everyone else is pretty far away. So let's focus on the closest ones. Unfortunately, the ones that are closest to dying are high up on ladders. So we can't shoot them, because otherwise we'll just kill them. Let's quick save off the bat. Okay, so what can Gale do? I feel like, you know what? Because I want to get done with this quick, and also we're going to want to use, you know, melee attacks as much as possible to knock them out rather than kill. Why don't I haste Syl. That way. She has 4 attacks per turn. And
Outflank, outsmart.
she can knock out quite a lot at the same time. So as Asterion, let's dash once. And knock this person out. Knocked out. And I believe if I go here and use this, which I don't mind using, because we're going to short rest after this probably, then can knock this one out as well. Okay, almost did, but that's fine. As Shadowheart, where do I want to go? Probably want to take aggro off of Gale with her high AC. But the thing is, I feel like even an arrow here could kill. And Sacred Flame certainly can. What about... yeah, even Firebolt can. So I literally just don't want to use anything here. Until I can make it. In that case, let's use Dash. Get closer. Let's see what they try to do. Okay, they use Disengage so we don't get an opportunity attack. This is gonna be long. Oh, I hope Smite the Graceless doesn't kill them. Guess I should have thought about that. Well, I guess the Crow... does the Crow have... like, if I attack with a Crow, does that count as non-lethal? Oh wait, I wanted to go to the enemy, not to Asterion. I really hope this, like, doesn't kill. And just knocks them out. Oh, that kills. That's a shame. Well, we're trying our best.
Rush the bull.
What? Oh, okay. So he blessed, like, these two. For a moment, it seemed... these three, I should say. It seemed for a moment like... wait, who's casting all of these? It seemed for a moment like he cast the Bless on just no one. Okay. Syl's turn now. And, let's, as a bonus action, probably make it here.
That should work.
Knock... oh, I guess not. That's a shame. We still make it... no. Okay. Sometimes it does little weird stuff like that, and I'm not sure why. Or, like, it tells you can do it, but then it just doesn't do it. So I guess for Syl's turn, we'll just get closer. Ooh, we might get some of our money back from the trader. Okay, so as Gale, I just want to stay away, as far away as possible from the fight, because I don't want him to lose concentration on haste. So I'm gonna just stay here. That was Asterion. Let's... okay, that one's dead. Can I go up there? No, I can't. I wish I could somehow reach this person. I guess we could start working on that, right? We could start with all the dashes that Asterion has. Let's start working on that, because otherwise this enemy over there is just gonna... oh, you know what? Actually, Syl could make it up there too. But yeah, and I'd rather Asterion just get in the fight and start, you know, taking people out. In that case, let's use Dash. Let's get to this person and try to knock them out. And we don't get a sneak attack for any reason. Can Bite kill here? So Bite can only deal 8 damage. This will kill only if it's a critical hit. Let's do this. Now, this can knock them out. Great. Although now, they're blocking the path to the ladder. So they might have to jump and take one damage. Not enough resources, bonus action. That's okay. Okay, Shadowheart. Let's try to knock you out. Yeah. Nice. And threaten you. Oh, you know what? See, but I don't want the crow to kill this person. I don't know why there's no toggle option. But at least let's read their vision. 1 damage at a time until we get to them. Okay, the ogre is not going to attack this turn. It's going to come to Syl from this angle. I bet Syl can knock him out in 1 turn. We also need to keep in mind on the fact that haste has 9 turns. So hopefully it doesn't take that long. Curious, why didn't they cast Hex and then Eldritch Blast? Oh well. Let's try to knock you out. Critical miss is a shame, but we have 3 more attacks. Okay, I do want to finish you off this turn so you don't get another one. So I will use Divine Smite here. So hopefully the next 2 attacks take you out. Okay, it seems like we're not going to take him out this turn anyway. So. Well, Divine Smite can take him out here. You don't want to waste so many spells. And you know what? Maybe Gale can finish him off? Yeah, I think Gale can finish him off. With 7 HP. So don't react. And we can also... No, if I use this and it restrains them, then it can kill them. Okay. Hello? Computer thinking, it seems. Guess we wait. Okay, there we go. Now, oh, Gale can't make it there. That's a shame. Well, let's keep Gale safe. Now, as a Astarion, I have no choice, literally, but to, like... Right now, if I shove this body off... Yeah, I can shove it off 100%. I'll use the bonus action for that. Oh, that kills them, though. I didn't think about that. Okay. You know, sometimes it happens. I'm sorry. Let's try to... Well, we're not going to knock you out this turn, but let's at least start working on it. Sorry, Goblin. Let's try to knock you out since you only have 7. No, see, but I pushed them off, so it is certainly my fault. I just wanted to, like, clear the way for the ladder, but I completely forgot that they're actually knocked out and not dead. Oh, there goes the crow. Nice. Oh wait, is Syl not concentrating on Tier's protection anymore? Why is that? Did I forget to cast it? Maybe I did. Well, let's use 1 attack here to knock you out. No, don't use Divine Smite. Now let's get rid of these.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Second hit. Third hit. And I don't think I can make it to that one, so let's get rid of this one as a 4th hit. And as a bonus action, because these bodies are now preventing me to go out of the way, let's jump over here for next turn. Okay, Gale, just gonna keep him safe so Syl can have the haste. Let's knock you out. That's a shame. Let's try to knock you out. Not quite. Aha, so they're gonna try to break Gale's concentration. So as Gale, I need to move further away. Ooh. Starion taking some damage. And Shadowheart too. Okay. You're gone. You're gone. Sure, I'll waste another attack on you. I guess I'll waste the fourth one too. There you go. Now, I wonder if I go... You know what? If I go here as Syl, I bet I'll be able to jump up here with the haste that I have. So let's start making our way this way. Oh, there's a bugbear now. Now, as Gale, I need to take more distance. So let's jump out of the grease and go up here. And I believe from this range, that mage shouldn't be able to hit Gale. Okay, let's, again, try to knock you out. Great. Let's go threaten both of you, so you have disadvantage on ranged attack rolls. Knock you out. Nice. And it's funny, like she's literally surrounded by bodies now, so I have to jump out of here. Oh, I love this track. Okay, let's start making it this way, I think. Man, Astarion is taking critical hits non-stop. Yep, they are going to probably miss because they're in close range. And, well, Astarion is not doing very well, so I think we should go for these two first. And now that the mage is not really too much of a problem. Let's knock you out first. Go to the bugbear. And third hit. And I think... No, I'm not going to have enough movement to get a fourth hit this turn. Let's just get closer. Although... Yeah, okay, an arrow could very easily kill both, so I don't want that. And I'm curious to see, again, how does this one work? When you inflict a condition, gain... And I think knocked out is a condition, so this actually works really well. Gain Arcane Synergy for 2 rounds. And Arcane Synergy means... Weapon attacks deal additional damage equal to affected entities' spellcasting ability modifier. So, like, right now, I'm getting... Am I getting, like, extra for each one that I knock out cumulatively? Because if so, that's pretty good. Like, otherwise, I'm not sure how to explain the fact that I'm getting, like, plus 11 damage in this case. Like, so for example, with ranged attack, I'm getting plus 6 here, even though my dexterity is 0. And by all accounts, well, this is a plus 1 weapon. So yeah, like the original damage that this does is like plus 1. So I'm getting plus 5 from the Arcane Synergy. Probably because all of those enemies that I'm knocking out. Like this one's... No, this one is plus 0. What about this one? I don't know how I'm getting so many. Like these have... No, they're spell casting... Oh, this one has plus 2. 0, 0. So I'm not... Again, I'm not sure where I'm getting all these from. Maybe the ogre? No. Well, I'm not gonna complain. Okay, Gale is safe. Astarion, try to knock out this one. And where do I want to go as Shadowheart? First, let's use the bonus action to skip over the Twisting Vines. Start making our way over there to help Astarion. Okay, he's getting closer to where Syl is going to go. Oh, you know what? He's probably going to try to wake these up. We're going to have to deal with them as well. So, Astarion is going to deal with that enemy over there, so I'm not concerned. I'm going to go here. See if I have enough distance to be able to jump up here with haste. Path is interrupted. What about here? Yeah, okay, I can jump up over there. In that case, let's get down. If I jumped from here to here. I don't think so. Let's just take the normal route. Like next turn, I'll jump. I'll be able to like climb up here, and then jump up to here. There you go, knocked out.
Got to keep fighting.
And sure, as Shadowheart, let's see if Shadowheart can clear this jump. Well, next turn, I suppose. Oh, is it gonna come down? Hope so.
At the ready.
Okay, so I should be able to jump here.
Looks like the boom got
Yeah, but that wakes those up. That's fine.
practically unconscious.
Syl still has 3 turns of haste. We'll probably be able to take care of them. Knocked out. And I suppose I can throw a weapon. Yeah, so this is like 6 to 11 damage. I can throw this on one of these to deal some damage ahead of time.
Maybe I should. No, this is good.
Oh, and you know what? I still have more. So let's do that again. So yeah, this can kill. Now let's do this one. Weaken them up for the next turn. Or not. Okay, Gale, stay safe. Astarion, stay safe. I think as yeah, Shadowheart can even jump up here. So this is just for Syl to deal with. Oh, okay. They're gonna try to attack from afar, so I should at least walk away to stay safe. Thankfully, they're missing. Oh, they're healing each other. Okay, well, not gonna be enough. Knock you out. Almost. Second hit. There we go. Now on you, let's hope 2 hits do it. And even if they don't, I still have like 2 more turns of haste after this. So it should be fine. And there we go. Now let's go here to threaten you. And as everyone else here, let's just use dash to get out of the way of danger. No, don't go through Twisting Vines. Sorry. Okay. Shadowheart, let's just take some distance. Use dash. And let Syl finish this. Oh, they're gonna use disengage. Okay, well, time to sleep.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Oh, miss. And I think after this turn... Come on, really? I think after this turn, Syl is going to... Seriously? Okay. I think now... At the end of this turn, Syl is going to go lethargic for a turn. So that's a shame. I was hoping to like get rid of them before then. Okay, let's just skip those. Let's see what happens. Disengage. Nice try. And yeah, I think Syl's turn was skipped because she's now, maybe not? Yeah, because she's lethargic. Although no longer because she just finished her turn. So let's skip. Let those goblins attack again. Hopefully this turn she'll knock them out. Almost. I guess we'll knock out just this one this turn. Because now she only has 2 attacks without haste. Let's at least threaten you. Although they are going to be able to use Nimble Escape. That's fine. Ooh, critical. Well, this should do it. There we go. Knocked out. Let's do a short rest. Now, time for looting.
Let's have a look.
Don't need that.
How much farther can I go?
Oh, okay. Should be careful with the grease. Probably jump out of it instead of trying to walk over it.
Maybe I need more pocket.
Antidote. Potion of healing. Ooh, more javelins. Don't mind if I do. Scroll of Witchbolt. Goblins, my life among the conquering host. So this belongs to Volo. I wonder if he's gonna have anything to say about this when I bring it back to him. Okay, these are worth a decent amount. Let's see if there's anything here. Magic of the Weave, an introduction. You know what, let's take a look real quick at Volo's diary. An excerpt from Volo's forthcoming guide to Goblin Society, My Life Among the Conquering Host. It has often been noted that goblins are cowardly, tending to flee from robust challenges, and scattering far and wide if their leaders are felled. I tell you that it is not always so. The goblins of my recent acquaintance, fine though uncouth fellows by and large, have a fiery courage, fueled by their love for the absolute. From the mighty magic-wielding Booyah to the lowly muck-troubling pariah, they seem more willing to fight, and indeed to die, for this new god than even the most stalwart devotee of Helm or Tempest. So far, I have been unable to discover the domain of provenance of this emboldening deity, but with every hour that passes, I come closer to the truth of the matter. For now, know this. Priests and trusted devotees of this god, even be they goblins, are capable of wielding more powerful magics than even I can conjure. Oh, good thing we read it, because we get inspiration for Gale. Let's see, can still make this jump. What if I go here first? Yeah. And there's a heavy chest over there.
Something good here, I hope.
Can still make this jump? Oh, you know what? There's more goblins over there. No, target is too far. Okay, so let's make it back. Oop. I guess the items here are blocking me. Okay, I've already explored these. Sorry, I've already looted these, I should say. Jump here, even if it means taking a little bit of damage. Now, ooh, Goblin Bow and Potion of Healing. Yes, please. Oh, where are you going? It's funny that we're still hitting like so much like Goblin noses, even though all of them are knocked out. Ooh. Unique arrows is always good. Can we cast Speak Undead on this one? Speak with Dead.
The corpse does not.
Nope. Okay, guess not. Well, at least now we have the spell going. Sure, we'll take food. Not that kind of food. And I think we've already been through here. As we snuck out last time. Well, that's a roundabout way to loot someone. Ooh, 300. I don't care for a crude mace. Oh, that's all the... Yeah, that's the trader. That's all they have to... everything I sold them, that's all they have to loot. Interesting. I wonder if I killed them, would it be different? But I don't want to find out. Well, a bunch of stuff here. And X is good. Metal shield, that looks pretty nice. Thieves' tools, crude chest. Sure, I'll take those. Misses of Candlekeep. Can sell daggers. Another book. Studded shield, we don't need it, like, takes too much space. Leather gloves, dagger, and music box. There you go. Now there's another goblin over there. Let's try to knock them out. They have 19 HP. I feel like even if I use Cone of Cold, not Cone of Cold, sorry, Rare Frost. Oh no, you know what? Critical hit could kill, so no. An arrow, no, even a critical arrow could kill. So let's just let them come to us. And then Syl can knock them out. Oh, thank you for coming so close. Oh, you know what? It's Crusher. That's pretty funny. We get a rematch. And level up. Ooh. Crusher's Ring. Movement speed plus 3 meters. That's going to be pretty good for Syl, I think. Is Syl wearing... The wearer gains a 1d4 bonus to throw damage. See, I don't want to get rid of that. And I also don't want to get rid of this, because while I'm concentrating, weapon attacks deal more. So instead, let's give it to Shadowheart, maybe. Even though it's kind of a dirty ring. Now, are there more goblins over there? You know what? I don't know, and I don't want to know. We came here for a different purpose. And the purpose we came here for is to find the other entrance to the Underdark. Loot. Probably should sell this. Ugh, no thanks.
Anything of use?
Sure. Well, I think the war drum, like the ratio of gold to weight is probably not worth it. More fire arrows is always good. Dwarf's Poem. I don't know that I'm interested in that at the moment. See if there's anything here. Doesn't seem like it at face value, and I think just for the sake of, you know, speeding up the game a little bit, I'm not going to go through like every single container. Like every mundane container that the game offers. But yeah, we're going to wait with the level up for when everybody else goes through it as well. Oh, and I guess there are some goblins here too. Well, that's fine. So as Gel, I don't want to shoot anyone because that could kill them. So let's just stay safe. I was Asterion. Let's try to knock you out.
Sounds like fun.
Knocked out. And then use dash to threaten this one. Shadowheart can make it to one of these, so let's do that.
Fall, damn you. Still on my feet.
And Syl,
Think you can take me on?
try to take these two out. Almost. Well, let's leave this one for Shadowheart for next turn. Knock out this one first. Oh, not enough movement. Come on. I'm right here. Are you telling me this is not close enough for melee? Oh well. There we go. Oh, there's another one over there, it seems. Okay. Again, as Gale, there's really not much that I want to do here because, like, even the simple arrow could kill them from long range if it's critical. And I don't want to take that risk. So, let's try to take... we already have Happy, but we did do a short rest, so might as well do this first to heal up a little bit. Oh, and missed the regular attack. Oh well, let's do Happy anyway. Not Happy, like Vampire Bite. Happy is the condition we get from it.
Let's finish this.
It's okay.
Push my luck again.
Knocked out. Now as Syl, let's climb up here. And use the second attack on you. Start making our way towards that one. Skip Gale. Knock you out. And, probably can't make it to that one right now, but that's fine. Still can do it.
Can't even catch my breath.
Oh, not yet though. Well, let's dash.
On my way.
So we can threaten them. Skip turns. There we go. Take all of these.
No traps, please.
I don't know if the reason that like combat victory music doesn't play at this point is because they're like so low level that the game is like, this is kind of like mundane. Or whether it's because like I'm not killing them.
One day I'll catch a breath. I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Or not. Still have a long way to go for this day. Like, you still have most of your spell slots. What are you talking about? I can use Lay on Hands to restore 10 HP though. So let's do that.
Alright.
Okay.
What now?
Now, are there any more? I don't think so. I think we've cleared up everyone else at this point. So, the main area that I haven't explored yet is this here. Like, there's this door. Ooh, look at this. Scroll of Revivify. Mace, dagger. Leather armor. I don't want the rest. Well, maybe simple boots and mace I can sell. So. Haven't explored this place yet. And this door in particular. So, this is locked. Oh, you know what? We might have the key for it. Yeah. Probably from Priestess Scott or whatever.
Don't waste a step.
Oh, hello. There's an ogre here.
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
You don't want trouble. Try to convince them you belong here. Deception. Why are you looking at me like that? I live here? No. Intimidation. Routine inspection. Persuasion. Look at me. Do I look dangerous? I mean, I do look dangerous. Well, I mean, we don't have to fight, so let's do that. Ooh, 22 is not very likely. Yeah, that's okay. Well, we tried.
You have outstayed your already flimsy welcome, and now you will leave.
Are you not gonna fight me? Okay. Well.
You've been seen re-entering a forbidden area. Apparently it's becoming rather tiresome.
Yeah, well, I... Yeah. Try to convince them you belong here. I'm here, aren't I? You wouldn't have let me in if I didn't belong, would you? Invitation. That uniform of yours... What uniform? They're wearing a bra. Will make very tasteful body bag. Don't get out of my way. I'm here, aren't I? You wouldn't have let me in if I didn't belong, would you? Almost.
A valiant but misguided attempt. You will leave this area now.
No I won't. I'm going to keep trying to walk in.
You've wandered into a forbidden...
Yeah, shut up.
You sense it might be time to leave.
Just a quick look won't hurt anyone. You won't even know I was here. Okay, well, it seems it's just gonna let me try these. And I'm curious. I am curious to see all the different flavors here. Let's see.
You don't have permission to be here.
Yeah.
You're about to be ejected.
Okay, now they're the same. Let's try intimidation this time. I'm here for a routine inspection. I'm sure your superiors will be very interested to know that you've tried to deny me entry. Because, like, I don't want to kill them if I don't have to. Well, not kill, but, like, I don't even want to fight them if I don't have to.
The only thing you've managed to convince them of is that you absolutely do not belong here.
Okay, well, I still want to go. So...
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
I guess we just keep trying? Well, maybe I've been sent to join the patrol. There have been reports of someone trying to sneak in. Okay, if this is gonna fail, then I'm just gonna attack and disable them.
The only thing you...
And, like, the attitude seems to, like,
You've wandered into
continuously go down. Attack. Whatever, let's just do this. Okay. Staren is out of range, so we can hide. And then use sneak attack. Oh, out of range, so let's... There we go. Critical hit, nice. Let's turn on this light, so it's easier to hide. Then hide again. Probably walk here without being seen. Yeah. Yes, Gale. Firebolt. 20, jeez. Gale is getting some good shots today.
Can't afford to let up.
And as you could just do this. Oh. There you go, and now I can knock you out. I said, now I can knock you out. There we go. Okay, Starion got a level up. And I suppose now we can just loot this place as well.
Never wanted the easy path.
Ooh, scroll of hold person. Yes, please. Acid arrow.
What's hiding here?
Supply pack, don't mind if I do. Scroll of burning hands.
That might be worth a look.
Oh, there's a pouch here. It's nice. Profit.
What's inside?
Feel the chest. Ooh. Misty Step. That could be really good. Or... Well, it could be really good for all of them, but... Yeah, probably better than Beastmaster's Chain. Probably not gonna find many opportunities for that. There you go. Now, once per short rest, I think it is. Shadowheart can cast Misty Step. Sweet. Alright, anything else here? Recipe of Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. I do want to see that. Weave Moss and Belladonna. Alright. What's this? Selunite Journal. Shadowheart's not gonna like that. Most of the pages in this age journal have been hastily torn out, perhaps for kindling. Thus, the interlocking circles will bring the full moons to match the stars, while casting darkness where it belongs at the bottom. That chasm to the Underdark will stay sealed. I confess the design is not foolproof to outsiders, but I had to sacrifice complexity for material resilience. I've always wondered why Selûne took me from the Hall of Wonders to serve at this temple as a priestess. Perhaps this was the reason. Okay. Already taken it. Padlock key. Take this book to sell. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Scrolls. Alright, let's keep exploring. Scroll of aid. Ooh.
What's that?
Rocky crevice. Can I fit in here? No.
Chance I'll fit in there.
Fair enough. Yeah, I see platforms. I can jump over here. See if I can find anything useful. Oh yes, look at that. Yes, please. Anything else? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, let's jump back.
Interlocking circles with moons and stars. This must be the seal mentioned in that journal.
Uh-huh.
Better take a closer look.
That's curious.
What is curious? Oh, there's a lever there. Seems to be locked. So, Astarion, please do your thing. Barely.
Can't give up now.
Oh, and look at that. So that opens that door.
Moving ahead.
Curious to see what this opens. So it's said that the darkest one should be where the light shines, right? So let's try to do that. Oh, you know what? Okay, I think I know what to do here. Now. Can do this. Yeah, there you go. Now this one.
This goes very far down. We'll have to go in to see the bottom.
I guess they both open this door, but we did get inspiration at least, so that's good. And I bet this is the entrance to the Underdark.
I'll give it a shot.
The journal is anything to go by. Yeah, there we go. There's a chasm creeper. I don't know that I would personally have so much trust in such a long, creaky wooden ladder. But oh well. Selunite Outpost. Okay.
Someone there.
Please pick this, Astarion. Should probably read the journal entries, right? Okay, I don't mind losing rolls for lockpicking because we have a bunch of thieves' tools.
Still alive?
Let's read the journal. Night Song. Yeah, find Night Song. We reached the temple that is rumored to contain the Night Song. We should search for it. We solved a puzzle in the Goblin camp, revealing a secret passage that leads underground. The trail goes cold in the Underdark. Where is the Night Song? Okay. So we can find here.
Lies before me.
Ooh, gilded chest. Anything trapped here? No. There's a stone wall here. First, lockpick. Helmet of Smiting. When you apply a condition with one of your smite spells, you gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier. So this could be really good for Syl. But I don't often use like Searing or Wrathful Smite. I usually do just, you know, where is it? Divine Smite. And I don't think that causes a condition. So I think this does a lot better here. Anyway. Big wall. Anything trapped here?
Nasty surprise.
Yep.
Caution is warranted here.
Asterion. Disarm, please. $50 is pretty easy for him at this point.
No one back home will ever.
Oh, and we also need to lockpick.
Simple.
See a rune over there, so you can teleport back and forth from now on.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Ooh, luminous armor. Radiating shockwave. When the wearer deals radiant damage, they cause a radiant shockwave. Look at that. Inflict radiating orb in a 3-meter radius. What is radiating orb? Affected entity has a -1 to attack rolls for each remaining turn. It also sheds bright light in an area surrounding it. Reduce the duration by 2 each time an entity makes an attack. So, but this is this only on enemies? Or is it going to affect everyone? Because if it's going to affect only enemies, then I'm definitely putting this on Shadowheart. When the wearer deals radiant damage. So this could be like a really good synergy with the helmet that she's wearing, where like every time like an enemy misses her, they have a chance to deal to take radiant damage. Yeah, let's take it. Let's put it on Shadowheart and test it for a while. It also seems to be the same amount of AC, so I'm not gonna lose anything. And it's medium armor. I will say it does look pretty cool, although the colors are not exactly Shadowheart, but that's fine. Well, let's test it. Don't need more torches, I think. Yeah. Step out of here. Check this area. There are a few explosive barrels here, so I'm a little bit concerned. Okay, nothing here. Light hammer, sure, we can sell it. Leather boots. In search of the night song. Gonna be helpful. Fascinating that such a seemingly valuable object has proven so difficult to track down. Indeed, treasure hunters the realm over have traveled to the Sword Coast with one goal in mind: to find the night song. Yet each by each they have failed, indicating dead ends, rebuffs, or else disappearing altogether. My latest inquiry was with a half-orc named Grayley, who insisted he'd come as close as possible to the relic as one may go without forfeiting his or her life. He indicated that the object is not, as most reports indicate, in the Selûnite fort adjacent to the river Chianthar. It is, in fact, held in an old Sharon fortress somewhere in the environs of Moonrise Towers. However, Grayley reported that some kind of potent shadow prevents one from approaching where this fortress might be. So it seems like if this is true, then we're not going to be able to find the night song anywhere near here in the Underdark, sorry. We're going to have to go through the Shadow Curse lands. Oh. Pick this up.
What's hiding here?
Scroll of Ray of Sickness. Sure, take these. See a helmet over there. A great sword. Any food here? Yeah, it's probably rotten, considering all the time that it's been here. Lever. I'm not sure that I want to open this just yet. Explore here first. Faded logbook. Most of this small logbook is left empty. The last entry reads, Log 182. I was wrong. Should have paid more attention to the drow sightings. Should have known they were only a prelude. Stupid to think we had outsmarted them. This will be my last entry. Minthy, I think. We'll keep the records from now on. Okay, take this. I see another faded logbook over there. So let's read it. Log 120. Oh, I guess this one goes first. Log 124. Signs of life near the outpost. Intelligent, clearly trying to hide. 125. Still can't find the mysterious shapes. They know how to cover their tracks. Possibly drow. The next few entries are too faded to read. 129. Led them south. Rumors of a spectator there. Let the Underdark solve its own problems. 130. No sightings. 131. No sightings. 132. Minthy saw statues down south, shaped like drow. Spectators shouldn't do that. Either way, that's one less problem to worry about. Okay. Potion of healing. Oh. Camera doing some funny business. So what you can find here. Oh, there's a Minotaur. Okay, they seem to be coming close to the fort. I don't think they're going to be able to jump over here. Oh, look at that. Ooh, that's pretty cool. So, okay, we definitely don't want to go.
Credit where it's due.
Yeah. Definitely don't want to go past that gate, and at least until I figure out how to disable these. Maybe I don't even want to disable these. Maybe I want to use them for my favor. But I do want to see if I can loot this Minotaur real quick. And then I'll put this back down. Or put this back up, I mean. Okay, nothing. That's unfortunate. Well, let's put the gate back up. And there is a broken window here that we can go past. Heavy crossbow. Tattered notes. This place is dark, but the lady's light shines yet. Just as the drow had almost broken through, Jarus rallied the last of the initiates and charged forth. For a moment, the cavern shone with Saloon's own brilliance. I'd have gladly gone with them, would or no, but Jarus made me stay and hold the gate until his return. I am to keep the records too. I'll save space to write of his victory. It's been days, hours, since we collapsed the tunnel. They were supposed to return after the battle. I cannot dig it out on my own. My eyes won't get used to this darkness, but I can hear them stripping the dead. I'm sorry, I haven't learned the death rites yet, but I will hold the gate, I promise. This final entry is barely visible, more faint scratches than legible writing. Sorry. That's concerning. So we definitely don't want to go south here, right? Because we're gonna be blasted by those statues. Let's see if we should go here instead. Oh. Okay, I see petrified drow. Well, I don't know that they're a drow, I think, from that far, but I do see petrified creatures. And that journal, one of those journals did say that where there are petrified drow, there's probably a spectator. I don't see one near, but if we're going to be fighting a spectator, might as well level up real quick. Even though we don't have everyone's level up. Ooh. Permanent aura of protection. You and nearby allies gain +0 to saving throws. So what is that dependent on? That's interesting. Maybe it's a glitch here, and maybe it's different. Let's we get another spell. Let's get Thunderous Might, just in case we want to use it. Like, just in case we want to have extra elements in our arsenal. Okay, Gale gets a new conjuration feature. Until long rest, action 9 meters. Teleport to a nearby unoccupied space or swap places with an ally. Like, can I do this as an action like every turn? That seems fantastic. And let's get... So fly is concentration. Same as, what's it called? Same as haste, so I don't want that. Blink. At the end of your turn, roll a d20. Like, is this self, or can I cast this on someone else as well? On an 11 or higher, you vanish into the ethereal plane. While there, you can't be harmed or seen in this world. When you do vanish, your presence here is a representation of the location you'll come back to. You can choose to teleport up to 6 meters. I don't know. Too complicated. Let's get Lightning Bolt for more damage coverage. And... So Blur is concentration, so I don't want that. Maybe Vampiric Touch? I don't know. Glyph of Warding does essentially the same job as Fireball. It just gives us elemental coverage. Animate Dead. Don't want that. You know, I could take Counterspell. In case I want to, you know, get rid of really diabolical options. Ooh, Stinking Cloud. Seems fun. Create a cloud of gas so nauseating and prevents creature from taking actions. See, but this can get messy if, like, I put my own characters in there as well. So, yeah, let's skip it. We could also take just a level 1 or 2 spell. Like, Misty Step is never a bad option, I think. This guy Self is also pretty good, although I think Shadowheart has it and we haven't been using it. Enhanced Leap. This could be really good for Syl. And it's just a level 1 spell slot. Longstrider could be good as well. Oh, and it's Until Long Rest. Yeah, in that case, I'll take that and probably cast it on Syl. For combat. Could also take Shield. But yeah, I think I'll take Shield next level. Like for one level 1 spell slot on Gale. I definitely will put one on Syl. Okay, so for some reason we get an opportunity to swap skills. But like, I don't think I want to swap skills here. Acrobatics could be pretty good though. And you know what? We don't use Persuasion with Astarion so much. Let's change that to Acrobatics. We're already here. Oh wait, do we get... I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe we're getting some kind of expertise and I'm not deciphering it correctly. Well, so we are preparing for an encounter with a spectator, which can be a bit scary. Oh, didn't notice that. I guess we should... No, I don't want to go up. So we should blow these up from afar. Or we get close to them. There we go. Ooh, so the Petrified Drow could take damage from that. And we can't really interact with them because they're petrified. Well. Sure. Ha, surprised. Well, there it is. Just as the journal suggested. Alright, I was hoping that we could convince it not to fight. But that's okay. Ooh. Surprised. Darkness, okay. So they seem to be charmed. Yeah, Spectator's Charm. A feeble enchantment prevents this creature from attacking the spectator. Any damage could break it. Well, in that case, how about this? Let's go here. Oh, let's cast Haste on Syl. Oh, it is out of sight. Even if I'm like right up against them? Oh, that's a shame. In that case, let's get out of the blind cloud. And I was hoping to use haste on Syl, but now I can't. Because I can't move her out of the cloud before it's the end of Gale's turn. In that case, let's try to damage you. 85%, 85%. Sure, let's do... Oh, they don't want to kill you, so let's just do a regular arrow. We just want to damage you to shake off the charm. There we go. Now they're no longer charmed, so... neutral. Fantastic.
There's blood in the air.
Okay. As Astarion, let's walk out here, out of the blind. And I don't want to hit... Okay, you know what? We could do... dash here. Hide here because no one's looking. And now we can sneak attack on the spectator. And you know what? Do I want to... See, I'm curious. The attacks that the spectator did. Wounding Ray. I don't know, like, if I use Arrow of Arcane Interference here, will that prevent the spectator from casting more? Maybe it's not necessarily. Let's just attack as normal. Ooh, 36 critical hit. Nice job, Astarion. Oh, there. We have another charmed one. Darkness is gone, thankfully. Now, as Shadowheart, what do we want to do? Could cast Bless. Start with that. And, oh, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe I should have used an attack to try to uncharm this person. But that's okay. Syl can do that. Or at least Gale can do that before their turn arrives.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
So as Syl, if I jump, I'll be able to make it to the thing. Oh, and you know what? I guess I can just cast. And I forgot to check after leveling up, but Aura of Protection doesn't cost any actions. And it gives allies, you and nearby allies. What's nearby though? Doesn't say. Again, a +3 bonus to saving throws. And I suppose if it's +3, then it's influenced by my charisma. Which makes sense. But anyway, bonus action. Let's jump over and start hitting. And I don't think we need Divine Smites here. Like, we're already dealing a decent amount of damage. And it doesn't seem like the spectator is that strong. Like, as strong as I imagined they would be. Scorching Ray, nice. Okay, Gale. Please. This is 85. This is 85. Yeah, let's just use an arrow to try to knock them out of their charm. Nice. Astarion. Interestingly enough, no one is looking over there, so he can go here. Cunning action, hide. And sneak attack with advantage. Now, I don't think I want to knock this one out, so let's undo this. I wonder why... Why do I not have a reaction, though? That's interesting. Oh well. Okay. Oh, they're dead. As Shadowheart, since we have nothing better to do. Ooh, 45% is not good. 35 is even worse. 55. Let's try that. Saved. Oh, but it did get rid of the charm, even though it dealt no damage. So in fact, even better. And again, as still, I forgot to cast Shield of Faith. But that's okay. Seems like we're handling this fight really well, as is. Oh, game's lagging a little bit. Hello? Yeah, there you go. Ooh, almost. That's okay, we still have Gale's turn. Firebolt. Ooh, low ground, that's bad. There we go, good enough.
Imprisoned for eternity.
Well, Spectator's Eyes. Ray of Fear, once per long rest, and Wounding Ray, once per long rest. Wounding Ray doesn't seem that good, gotta be honest. It's kind of like just cantrip level. But Ray of Fear is pretty good. Is there anyone I want to put this on? Definitely not on Gale. Not on Astarion. I don't think on Shadowheart. Yeah, I don't think I want this on anyone. Let's level up Shadowheart real quick. Ooh, I don't like her boots. Well, sandals, as it were. Okay, so, Channel Divinity, Cloak of Shadows. Wrap yourself in shadows to become invisible. If you are obscured, 2 turns, action Channel Divinity. So like once per, what, short rest? Not that great. Although, you know what? It is good if I'm trying to maintain concentration and slip away. So I guess that's good. And, since we're about to venture into the Shadow Cursed Lands, maybe we should get Daylight. Probably instead of Shield of Faith. Her toes are her weakness, shins are fully protected though. Yes. I'm gonna see why her boots look like that. Like what kind of boots have I put on her? Oh yeah, those are kind of like Gith boots, right? While the wearer casts a spell that requires concentration, they gain 8 temporary hit points. See, but this is good, right? Like, it looks shitty. I don't like the way it looks, but like, in terms of stats, they're good. So, because I should keep them. Well, let's see what those drow have to say.
Very well.
Whoa! What was that? I don't know what caused that explosion. But, back to the drow.
Oh, Zasunartean. Flesh once more. Crack. A pity Dawn cannot say the same.
Did you pick a fight with that? Well, I mean, as a drow, they seem pretty friendly. Did you pick a fight with that spectator?
Hardly. I came here with the wizard Dawn. He vowed to share his fortunes in exchange for protection. A man called Zargrim stepped from the shadows. They argued until their words turned to screams. Zargrim summoned the spectator and fled. An unusual spectator at that. Adept at petrification. I was unprepared.
What did Zargrim and Dorn fight about?
I hardly paid notice. There was talk of a pact and a forge, as I recall.
Well, I don't really care about either of these. Let's see what we get. Thieves' Tools, always good. Braid Drow Hood. +1 to dexterity saving throws. Light armor, so Gale can't wear it. And everyone else already has better, so not going to be useful. Interesting that they're just like fine with me looting Dorn. But memory shard. Take a look at that in a moment. Icy Helve. The ice-cold handle of what must once have been a staff. A single screw sticks out from the top. Oh. Get a bunch of jewelry. Ooh. The Blast Pendant. Lightning Blast. As a bonus action, once per long rest, focus the electricity in your veins to strengthen your next lightning spell or cantrip. This could be good for Gale. But it is like a necklace though, and we already have a good necklace for him. Your next lightning spell or cantrip deals additional lightning damage equal to your remaining lightning charges. Ugh, not a fan of that. On hit, all your lightning charges are consumed. Well, Asterion is using Jolt Shooter, but I don't know that this is going to be better than what he has right now. Yeah, okay, I don't care about this. Supply pack, and I'm not going to strip him of his thing. Corpse 2 damage to speak. That's a shame. Well,
The gods are watching me.
let's take a look at that weird crystal. That seems to be a quest item. Memory shard.
A dull crystal glowing only faintly.
Ooh, you know what? I should put the circlet of intelligence for this. Now let's try again.
A dull crystal glowing.
Arcana. Try to determine its function. Nice. Certainly came in handy.
You heard its like described before. A memory shard used to store brief mental impressions from the user's mind.
Arcana. Gently probe the thoughts within. Also, why do I have -2 from intelligence? That doesn't seem to add up. I don't think I have minus... Like, makes sense if I have -1, but -2 doesn't make sense to me. I'll check that in a moment. Ooh. 1. You know what? I don't particularly care to use inspiration for this.
The crystal probes back, and none too gently. You're left with a sudden and sinking feeling of inadequacy. Whoever you are not worthy of the secrets within.
Well, fuck you too then. Okay, why do I have -1 intelligence? Like if I take off the band, right? If I put the regular necklace instead. Or is it? Or sorry, not the necklace, the helmet. Where is the helmet? Oh, sorry, the circlet. Or diadem or whatever. Why do I have Oh, weaken intelligence. Where's that coming from? Weakened intelligence? That's news to me. 8 base. Yeah, that makes sense. -2 from weakened intelligence. Oh, weakened intelligence. Your intelligence has been reduced by 2 by the Zaith'isk. Oh, the Gith contraption. The Githyanki device failed to harm your illithid parasite. Perhaps consuming more would mend your broken mind. See, I don't want to consume, like, more of these. Well, I guess we have reduced intelligence now. Syl is going to be a bit of a knucklehead, I guess. Well, that's what we have the circlet. Where is it? Yeah, like the warped headband of intelligence for. In case I ever want to use something intelligence-based. So we can't speak to Dorn. Oh, and you know what? There's more petrified drow there. I guess they're just going to remain petrified, since the,
What's inside?
The spectator didn't unpetrify them.
Watch how you go.
Okay.
There's a trap.
That's curious.
Huh. Don't mind if I do. Okay, basic stuff. Chasm Creeper could be used for crafting. Is there any point in going... Oh, I can climb that down and then jump over there if I wanted. Which I suppose is a way to like go through these. Okay, before I forget. Cast Shield of Faith. So Syl is concentrating on something.
Yes.
And as Gale, cast Longstrider. Oh, I guess I haven't swapped it in. Just learned it. So I haven't been using Ice Knife at all. Let's put Longstrider in there. I guess now that I think about it, I could just cast Longstrider now on Syl. And then just swap it out again. Right? Yeah. Featherfall I can just swap out anytime I want. For battle, I think I want Lightning Bolt to be added. Yeah. Let's take another short rest.
That helped.
To heal people up.
Never a dull moment.
And go through here. Oh, let's speak to this one. See if they have anything interesting to say. Wait, why doesn't Syl... Oh, you know what? I think as soon as I took Longstrider off of Gale's book, the buff was taken off Syl. So we are going to need to keep it. In that case, now that I have Lightning Bolt, I'm going to use Witch Bolt. Let's put Longstrider up there again and cast it. Even though I already wasted one on it. Better have it than not. There we go.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
Hello.
times.
Oh, my head.
Okay, I don't care to ask that. Let's
Another step forward.
So anything that if there's anything I learned from Auntie Ethel's lair. Oh, actually, we can just walk around this, can't we? Yeah. I was about to, like, put something inside the vent to... Like, over the vent to disarm it, but...
Trap.
Oh.
Be cautious.
Aha, so this backpack is sitting on the vent. In that case, let's disarm the vent before we take anything off the backpack. 30! Not a fan of that. Yeah, I'm not going to use inspiration here. Ooh, okay, well. Thankfully not too much damage.
But faith protects me.
Well, now it's burning. Oh, is it going to keep exploding that way? Yeah, seems that way. Well, let's figure out if we can throw something else put on it. Yeah, it's gonna keep exploding. Every time like the vent releases more steam, it's gonna explode. What can I throw on it to make it stop? Probably this hood, right?
Hope this ends well.
See if it blocks it. If it does, I can wait. Okay, it's not gonna. Alright, well, we're going around. Let's go through here instead. And I'm not gonna try to take all that stuff. Whoa! Why is that? What is exploding here? It's weird. Okay, please jump over before you get hit by more traps. Go down here. And I hope everyone can make it here. If not, then we can use Featherfall. Okay, if Gale can make that jump, Shadowheart certainly can. Okay, the game's auto-saving. Another Dragon's Egg Mushroom. Shadowheart, why are you stuck here now?
Let's get on with it.
Can't get here, why?
Let's move.
I don't think there's a purpose to going up that ledge again. Oh, you know what? There is. I see an area that we can jump through. Whoa! Okay. That's a bullet. Are they gonna want to fight? They're not gonna leave us alone. But we might as well try to take them out now. Oh, and I realized that as Gale, I forgot to cast Conjure. Well, that bullet has a lot of HP. They're level 5. Should be no match for us since we're all level 6. Whittle them down slowly. I don't think we need to waste any spells here. Unless they really start hitting hard.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Okay, as Astarion, can just sneak.
Into the shadows.
And a bullet is a monstrosity. But I don't think they're necessarily, like, evil. They're just predators. So we could try to knock them out at the end of combat. I'm gonna turn on lethal ahead of time. And let's hide.
Onward.
Could use a first level spell for Bless here, but I don't think it's gonna be needed. Can I not reach from here? Guess not. I can with Sacred Flame. And I can with an arrow. But yeah, Sacred Flame is probably going to deal more damage. If it hits.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Which I guess is the problematic part.
Another step forward.
Okay, now I want to maintain the high ground advantage. I don't want to, like, you know, don't want to go over to their ground. So for this turn, let's just throw stuff.
And away I go.
Miss. Okay. Well, what are you gonna do? Ooh, that's bad. Okay, we'll step out of the acid for a start. Let's do Firebolt again. 17 is great. And Gale is hitting really hard today. And if they have AoE attacks like this, then we should definitely spread out when we can. Now, the thing is, from this angle, I don't think Astarion is going to be able to hit. So let's save Astarion for last. Let's bring Syl within melee range. See if we can hit from here. Yes, we can. Miss. 2 misses. Well, I think Astarion can get a little bit more involved. Although, let's take Gale out of the way first. Oh, Gale can't move.
I'm ready.
Okay, so let's take Shadowheart out of the way first. Once again, Sacred Flame here. Ooh, Radiating Orb. So now they have like minus what? For each remaining turn. Yeah, now they have -2. That's great. Yeah, I completely forgot about that for a moment.
Victory is assured.
Okay. And as Astarion, now we can walk through here. And I bet, even though, you know, we're probably going to lose stealth, yeah. Still have sneak attack because Syl is close. Can this kill in one hit? If it does critical, then yeah. So let's but it's very unlikely. So let's just do this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And I'll use dash just to kind of like spread around so that they can't area of effect us.
No choice but to keep going.
Okay, why is Syl losing Shield of Faith so quickly? It's supposed to last until long rest with concentration, but I don't think I lost concentration. Did I? Maybe I did. I guess I should start keeping track of that. Like every time someone attacks Syl, I should see if like I lost Shield of Faith. Well, we're probably gonna do a long rest anyway, so might as well use this as a bonus action. Keep track of it now. Okay. 81? What was that? Excuse me? Bite deals... Oh, and it was a critical hit, I guess? Yeah, it was critical. And it deals 8 to 52 damage on a regular attack. That's intense. Well, makes sense. I guess we probably shouldn't stand too close to a bullet. But,
Let's go.
while we're here. Okay, I'm gonna save Syl for last to try to knock them out. Let's use Firebolt first. Okay, now we can try to knock out his Syl.
Stand in my way.
Or you know what, first, as Shadowheart. Should probably use an arrow first. Now.
Need to stay.
Syl is closer to knockout range. There we go, knocked out. Oh, what was... What was the radiant damage from? Divine Smite? I didn't cast Divine Smite. Did the...
No time to rest.
Oh, this reset for some reason. I'm not sure why. Oh, because it's second level. Well, I didn't want it to like Divine Smite on critical hit. That was a waste.
I'm exhausted.
But that's fine.
Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Ooh. Blood Guzzler Garb. When an enemy damages the wearer gains wrath for 1 turn. Hold on. Getting cold here. Let's turn the AC hotter. Wrath. You have +1 to bonus damage with melee weapons for every turn this condition has remaining. See, but like I don't think there's anyone in my party who could benefit from this now. So let's just send this to camp. And then I don't care for these.
If not over, then through.
Hopefully the bullet will not mess around with us too much anymore. I'm gonna lurk for a bit, see ya. Alright, see you soon, thanks for lurking. I bet it's Gale.
A long way from Waterdeep.
Burn these spider webs. There we go.
Is that blood?
And to be honest, this looks like a fine spot to camp in. So, I don't want to take spider eggs. Don't want to mess with spider cocoons. See if there's anything else to get here. Oh, Starion, please unlock this.
Close. A crooked touch. A resupply stash. I wonder if Lolth's pets...
What a weird path. Drow studded leather armor, 12 plus 1 stealth. Well, I think Astarion is wearing something like that right now, right? Priest page. Read it. But wait, first... Okay, this is interesting. So, like, they seem to be functionally the same, but they're written differently. Where is it? Yeah, like, look at this. Oh, wait. First I should switch to Astarion. So, like... Oh, okay, no, I guess they're different. I guess the one that he got from Minthara is better. +1 to stealth checks, which is literally the same as saying a stealth +1, so funny inconsistency there. But also advantage on Constitution saving throw checks. Which, now that I think about it, that's something that could really help Shadowheart or Gale. But Shadowheart prefers medium armor. Does she? Yeah, she only has 2 decks. She prefers medium armor, especially with this like effect here. And Gale can't wear light armor. In fact, even if he could, probably wouldn't want to because of mage armor. So this is just unhelpful. Send it to camp.
Let's get going.
Anything else here? There's that letter that we should read. On educating the faithful. An excerpt from a lengthy speech by Grand Matron Terre, first delivered in Menzoberranzan and recorded by a Saladrin spy. Praise be to Lolth, mother of all Drow. Her web binds us, body and soul, and strangles the unworthy before they can draw breath. Those who stand before me have proven their worth. You shall educate all the new converts to Lolth's laws, using any means necessary. Many of them fear the goddess as they should, but their faith is not yet true. Their minds are simple and should be treated accordingly. They must follow the order of every priestess like a sacred decree. They must never cover their eyes and insult Lolth's gift. They must honor the house that raised them from their pathetic, treasonous origins. They must keep our secrets upon pain of death. Ensure that death is public, should the time ever come. Lolth smiles on those who are creative in matters of torture. Jeez. And Gale gets inspiration from that. I also see a glass chalice. Could probably sell for a bit. Let's read that other letter that I just found. Priest page. Dark Mother, Weaver of Destiny, offer us a blessing to slay your foes. May they be strangled by the threads of fate and dyed red in your image. Lolth be praised. Okay. Well, let's long rest here.
Have to keep going.
Ooh, Astarion has something to say.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Hello?
Looking at something?
Just looking. What are you doing?
I'm looking too, but not seeing very much. Another quirk of my affliction.
Do you miss it, seeing your own face?
Preening in the looking glass? Petty vanity? Of course I miss it. I've never even seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and my eyes turned red.
Well, there's a lot of blood on it. What color were they before?
I don't know. I can't remember. My face is just some dark shape in my past. Another thing I've lost.
Well, that's a waste of a mirror. I could use it. Oh, I could have used it. Stare into his eyes, taking in every detail of his face. Oh, that seems a bit intimate. For you, maybe, but I like what I see. I don't know. I mean, I don't like any option here. Well, we could try to at least be nice. For you, maybe, but I like what I see.
And what do you see? Exactly.
I see someone wasting my time. Your mole definitely grabs my attention.
My... What? But I don't... Excuse me.
Messing with him a little bit. See if Shadowheart has something to say.
This place. There's a power in these shadows. I can sense it. It's ancient. Familiar.
Alright. Well, I guess it seems like others may have things to say as well. Oh, and you know what? Let's donate a bunch more stuff to Volo.
Quite the cozy setup, you.
Yeah, shut up.
I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you.
Oh, we have lots of goblin bows to donate to you. Do 9 bring you to 100 attitude? Almost 94. Well, let's donate more. Barter. 98 attitude. Do a couple of scimitars. And there you go. We're at 100 attitude, which means 79 discount. 79% discount. Fantastic. Well, let's sell stuff. Start from the heaviest. Armors probably should go first. And I don't think I have anything. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else on these. So. Simple boots, leather gloves. These are pretty light. Metal shield. So it's like a flaming fist thing, right? Probably should sell it. So let's do great axes because they weigh a lot. Oh, and interestingly, he has like 500 now. More than he had at the beginning of the day. Get rid of the morning stars. And yeah, I think this will do. Even if we get a little bit less, that's fine. So he doesn't have any dialogue option for the goblin thing. For the goblin... Sorry, for like his journal that was taken by goblins. About goblins. Let's see if something happens if I just give it to him for free. like in the trade section.
Quite the cozy setup you have here.
I doubt the game is that sophisticated, but you never know. There you go. You can take this back for free. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he has anything to say about it. Well, at least he's got it back. Let's see what Gale has to say about this place, if at all.
I've never seen such a concentration of shadow magic. We must forge on, but carefully. It will corrupt any who lack the power to control it.
So, funny thing about his pajamas. I think the reason it kind of shows like weird, you know, light stains rather than just, you know, blood like the rest of us, is probably because, you know, he's a wizard, right? And at least in 5th edition, like in general Dungeons and Dragons, not in this game, but wizards have this cantrip called Prestidigitation, which, among other things, allows them to kind of like, you know, very easily magically clean stuff up, right? So I'm guessing that the reason it looks like this rather than blood is that because he uses Prestidigitation on his clothes. But yeah. What's so different about shadow magic?
It is the very antithesis of all the Weave stands for. A magic of confusion and corruption, drawn forth only by those desperate or damned enough to accept its degradations. Followers of Mystra, those who call on the true Weave, are expressly forbidden to indulge it.
I thought Mystra was the god of all magic. Why forbid this?
Mystra's domain is the Weave and the magic that courses through it. These shadows were drawn from another source, created by another goddess, Shah. Mystra cannot destroy it even if she wishes to, but she can try to ensure her followers resist its temptations. Now, I think it's time we moved on to lighter subjects, for we too are lost to the darkness. Was there anything else?
Well, I mean, with that information in mind, I'm curious to hear what he thinks about Shadowheart using Char magic, but oh well. Let's do a long rest. Okay, split this. And full rest. Okay, and I think even though it has been a relatively short stream, like just coming up on 3 hours, there's some other stuff I want to do today. So I'm gonna save here. This is gonna be Sail Stream 7. And there we go.